This next hack came about because I have two keys that are similar, and I tried putting labels on the front of them to say this is what this one's for, this is what this one's for, but after time using them, the labels have come off, so I never know which one to use. So for this hack, I'm going to use two different colors of nail polish. So each of my keys is going to have its own nail polish color. That way I know exactly which key is for what. Here's a really inexpensive way to clean your baseboard. So you want to pick up a Dollar Tree broom. Now this actually comes in two pieces. If you buy this part and the base, it's going to be $2.50. You can also get other bases for your broom as well. And the other thing you're going to need to grab is this Dollar Tree white towel. I'm going to take the towel, wrap it around my broom, and I'll secure it with a rubber band. Next, you can use the broom to just easily clean your baseboards. If you want to add cleaner, you can do that as well. When you're done, all you have to do is throw this towel in the washing machine, and it's a really easy way to get your baseboards clean and super inexpensive. This is the coolest organization hack to store trash bags under your sink. So I found this container. Again, I'll link them for you down in the description box, but it's a collapsible container. So what you need for this is to make sure you have a container that has a little opening on the front of it. So with this container, I'm just gonna pop it open. Then these little side pieces right here, I'm just gonna pull them down and lock them in place. I'm gonna grab my trash bags and just set them inside. Now you're just going to take the end of your trash bags and feed it through the opening. Then I'll just place the lid on top. Now, look how organized this is. It can sit underneath your sink. You can stack things on top, and anytime you need a trash bag, you just pull it out. Just pull it off like that. How easy is that? And this is gonna look so nice underneath my sink. So I have a DIY hack for you guys. If you're hanging a picture on the wall, you know sometimes you have to like put your hammer down and like fish around for your nails. Well, here's a little hack to make sure you always have your nails with your hammer. So you're gonna get a circular magnet. I'll link to the ones down in the description box that I'm using, and I'm going to hot glue it to the bottom of my hammer. Gonna add some nails to the bottom of this magnet. Now when I go to hang something on the wall, I can have my hammer in one hand and just pull a nail off. You have the problem where sometimes the suction cups will slip down and you have to like re-stick it. Here's a hack I found to keep these suction cups stuck to your sink. You actually want to use Vaseline. So you're going to put a small amount of Vaseline on the back of the suction cups, then just stick it inside of your sink, and it's supposed to hold it there so much better. If you have one of these orange juice containers, don't throw it out. You could actually use these to create little watering cans to water your plants. It's really easy to do. I'm gonna show you how to put it together. So you're going to need a drill for this, and put a drill bit on your drill. The size really depends on how big you want the holes to be in the top of your lid. So what I'm gonna do is, if you unscrew the lid, you can kind of see where the openings are. So I'm gonna put a few holes right here in the center portion where the S is. Now I'm just gonna brush off this extra right here. So now I have a watering can that I can store underneath my kitchen sink. Let me show you how I water my plants with this. This is definitely one of my favorite hacks. I love how compact it is. A lot of times watering cans can be really big and bulky, so I love this idea, plus you recycle a container. We have a Band-Aid hack. This is really cool. If you get a cut on your finger, this is a hack you wanna try. So take your Band-Aid and get some scissors. You're gonna cut the Band-Aid up until you get to the pad area. Then if you have a cut anywhere on your finger or your knuckle, you can put the pad portion over the cut. Then take off one side, and then you're gonna wrap it around your knuckle. And then since you created that slit, you're still able to bend your finger. These little sponge holders at Dollar Tree have so many uses for them. You can put them in your fridge to hold like tiny little sauce packets. You can also hold your cheese. It just makes another organizer either on your door or inside your fridge. You can also use them in your bathroom to store smaller items. You can use them as a phone holder as well. Much as I like buying my organization at Dollar Tree, the thrift store is a great option. I mean, look at this brand new organization for $1. This is a Target organizer, so it's a great place to get some good deals. I use this bead organizer to add in my washi tape at the office. This next hack I found really interesting. So someone suggested whenever you need to touch up paint on your walls, take a little bit of your paint and add in some water, and it's supposed to help your paint blend in a little bit better when you're touching it up on the walls. So this is the accent wall paint for my bedroom upstairs. So we're gonna go try it out. I definitely think if your paint is older or a little bit on the drier side, this is a good hack to kind of refresh it to do your touch-up. I'm at the Restore, one of my favorite thrift stores for building supplies, and one of my favorite hacks is getting knobs and pulls. You can get them really inexpensively. These ones that I found, these black ones, I'm gonna get for just 50 cents. They come with all of the hardware. This one is also a really cool tile. It's unique, but I think it would make a fun tray. I'm also gonna use some of these knobs to add to my ceramic piece here. So the next tile tray that I'm gonna create is perfect to create risers with your decor. It just adds a little bit of dimension in your decor. So I love pieces like this. Again, this tile was only 25 cents. This is really easy. It's gonna take you 5 minutes to put together. I'm gonna E6000 the knobs to the bottom of my tray. Once those have a chance to set up and dry, I'm gonna add some black Waverly ink paint around the edge. I only wanted it on the edge, and I felt like this really just kind of finished off the tile. Once that dried, I added in my own decor, but this was super inexpensive, and I love how unique it is. Hey guys, I'm Liz and you're watching my second DIY channel where I post daily DIY videos. You may be familiar with my main channel, Liz Fenwick DIY, but I'm glad that you found me over here on my second channel. Make sure that you're subscribed so you just get notified every day when I post our daily DIY video.